All right, guys, we're live. It's Sunday, the 7th of April, and I got a great show for you. You guys know you're all far right now.
Polite and smart and punctual, it once was good to be. You answered for your actions, and a woman was a she. You'd stand up for your people, if needs be, even fight. But now, if you uphold such values, then you are far right. Oh, we're all far right now, we're all far right now. Peterson, Rogan, Shapiro, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. We worship Mussolini, his portrait's in the loft. Must say Twitter, hi or Hitler, we're all far right now. Oh, you say you're in the middle, a moderate individual, a Gladstonian liberal. You once laughed at Donald Trump, you're probably a fascist too. There once was a great speaker called Martin Luther King. Said character's what matters, not the colour of your skin.
Yes.
But conduct doesn't count now, just your identity. If you should ever question this, you're racist, obviously. Oh, we're all racist now, we're all racist now. Off to the gallows we must go, E-I-E-I-E-I-O. Worse than Winston Churchill, worse than Enoch Powell, Ku Klux Klan and Jimmy Fallon. We're all racist now. Oh, the countryside is racist, dogs and cats are racist, eating meat is racist, Black Lives Matter's even racist. Do you know what's also racist? You. Found out I am dyslexic, I thought I was just thick. My son, he is dyspraxic, I'd presumed he was a dick. My mother is bulimic, my mate's got OCD. My girlfriend is bipolar, that gives me anxiety. Oh, we're all mental now, we're all mental now. Off to the madhouse we must go. La 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 la. Nutty as a fruitcake, demented and deranged, cuckoo, psycho, wacko, loco. We're all mental now. Oh boy, what is coming next? What is coming next? What is coming next? Oh my, what is coming next? We're probably all pedos too. Dirty little pedo hanging round the Lido in your little speedos. Far right.
Far right. Yes, because if you disagree with them, they will call you far right, guys. They will tell you that you don't have a right to have an opinion that differs from theirs, right? If you disagree with them, if you can beat them in an argument, it's because logic is racist. If you can deconstruct their worldview, well, then you're a racist too. Right? Right? Jimmy Fallon, that's what he said. That's what he said. All right, now, what's going on, y'all? It's me, SpaysE McG, your favorite cartoon nerd with the news, and I am back at it again. We're doing our thing. We got a great show, a great Sunday night show. And, you know, on these shows, we like to point our finger and laugh at some confused people having meltdowns in public, screaming about their gender identity and making up new words, making up new identities for all of us to respect and to cherish and love, or just to fucking ridicule and make fun of. Oh, yeah, we got a great crowd out here full of all far-right racists, I'm sure. I got Tam Tam. Volcano smoke rings. Awesome. Awesome. I wish I was blowing some volcano smoke rings. All right, we got Felix the Cat, my guy. We've got How's that cloud cover looking? Yeah, it's looking, looks like we're going to have a good view for the eclipse. Let's see here. We have Jets. What's going on, Jets? Buddy? I'm glad you made it, buddy. R&R Steve. We got R&R all up in this place. Yes, and we've got a great show. Before we get into anything, too crazy or too wild out, let's see, what are we going to talk about tonight? Well, they're having a fucking, it's like 2016 all over again. It's like the day after the election. They are melting down non-stop. They're going fucking crazy on the internet, crying out their little hearts at the racist, evil orange man, right? Who thinks that we are all just a bunch of idiots that vote against our own self-interest, right? Because, guys, they are smarter than us, right? They're way smarter than us. Oh, we got some people in here. We got Wizard JB. What's up, my guy? Oh, you get a wrench. Yeah. Oh, not that one. Yes. Can't do Andrew. What's going on, brother? Yeah. So we're going to be laughing at all the woke retard meltdowns. We're going to be looking at some transgenderism. Is it all a fad? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is all a fad, right? We're going to look at some interesting polls. We're going to look at some data on Donald Trump and the election this year. And, if the election were held today, Donald Trump would win, right? And if things keep going at the rate that they're going currently, Donald Trump will not only win, but it'll be one of the biggest landslides in history. Why? Because demographics equals destiny, right? Isn't that what the libtards would say? All the wokies, they'll say, "Oh, all we gotta do is change the demographics of the country, right? And we'll be in power forever, right? The browning of America, right? We'll keep our liberal shitholes fucking in power forever, right? But what their big giant fucking college fed brains never realized was that maybe all these black people and Latinos weren't gonna vote for the Democrats forever, huh? Maybe shifting, maybe bringing on all these illegal kids and raping them and putting them in sweatshops. Well, by the time they got naturalized as American citizens, maybe they don't want to vote for the Democrats that abused them and took advantage of them, right? As we bring in more people from South America, we're bringing in devout Christians and Catholics, right? Are Catholics Christians? Yes, they are. And yeah, and so we're bringing in more people with traditional values, and it's not the browning of America, it's the reddening of America. Yeah, guys, and it's happening, and they never saw it coming. I did. I saw it coming. I've been saying this for about 8 years, that this is what was going to happen, right? And not only that, but the whole cultural shift too, right? Because the minute that the left sold out to the corporate fascist state, right, was the minute I knew that they weren't going to be cool anymore. That's when I jumped the boat. That's when I got out. And I could see it coming, right? Now, what's going on? We had some other people come in. Yeah. Oh, it's you, Felix. Okay, what's going on, brother? Okay, well, hey. Great. Well, so we're going to start here. But where should we start? Oh, God damn it, not there. You'd think I would get this right one time. All right. Here's where we're going to start. Oh, it's good. you might as well start with something heartwarming before you go into the horrors of the real world, right? You might as well start with something pleasant, and this is as pleasant as it gets. Here's this little guy. Oh, he reminds me of my little boy. Oh my God. I have almost this exact same memory, but here we go. This is heartwarming. You guys might cry. Here we go. Look at him. Oh.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby.
If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far.
Don't worry, baby.
Just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, oh baby, there ain't no mountain high enough.
It's heartwarming. It's heartwarming. It's heartwarming, and if you don't like it, you can go burn in hell. Cool, I'll check them out, Felix. Yeah. Yeah, so it's good to start with something heartwarming, because what I'm about to show you is terrifying. It's really the low point of the show, right? So I'm trying to take you on a roller coaster ride, and so I'm going to take you from the heights of heartwarming bliss of just watching that cute little guy just rolling around in his little truck with his... Oh, no, it's a baby cow! He's got a baby cow! Oh, that's even cuter. Oh, all right, yeah. No. So, now, these are the horrors of real life, though. This is really what you came for. Okay. You guys ever seen a stripper with no legs? Well, you're about to. There she goes. Go, go, go. Yeah, girl, work that shit. Yeah, no, she's got no legs. Watch she go. Watch her go. You better believe she can climb that pole, right? We're all going to hell. We're all going to hell. Let's see what they had to say about it. What's the problem? I'm stumped. Just when you think you've seen it all. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, God. Her legs never grew. No, they didn't. She still probably only dates dudes that are at least 6 feet tall. Get it? Get it? Because she's like 3 feet tall? What's going on here? Dollar bill, y'all. Yeah, that was an actual stripper. They were throwing money at her. Oh, man. Oh, man. Matty J, my fucking guy. What a lovely day on the internet. Good Lord. Oh, God. We got to watch it again. We got to watch it one more time, y'all. You're going to hell. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, she's got some talent already. You were fighting on what? TT, what's that? Now, Okay, guys. So, while the solar eclipse may seem like a rare event, it is not, right? The way eclipses work is purely coincidental, right? Your spot on the earth just happens to be the place where the shadow of the moon shines when the moon passes in front of the sun, right? In reality, there are solar eclipses every year somewhere on the earth. There's multiple solar eclipses every year, right? Nothing is special about them, right? Other than the lucky chance that you have when they occur to see them, right? Because remember, the earth is 2/3 water or something like that, right? Right? So the fact that there's a solar eclipse may seem magical or whatever, but really it happens all the time, right? Solar eclipses happen about twice a year, with up to 5 occurring in a single year, though that's pretty rare. Total solar eclipses happen about every 18 months, okay? Because solar eclipses are only visible from small areas worldwide. The next total solar eclipse visible from the contiguous United States will be in 2044, right? So you may think that they mean something, but they don't, okay? They just don't, all right? They're just a happenstance of your position on the earth, the sun's position, and the moon's position. Really more the moon's position than anything, right? So it's not as big of a deal as people are making it out to be, okay? Nothing is going to happen. They happen all the time, right? Oh, my mic? It's not loud enough? Hold on. Let me just turn it up a little bit. There we go. Is that better? It's really just Lizzo. A shirt mic. I had one, but I broke it. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just keep that in mind, y'all, that it's not a big deal. Right? It's just not. So, yeah. There we go. Lizzo caused the earthquake. Jesus is coming tomorrow? I doubt it. But if he does, I'll be the first to greet him, okay? He'll probably want to smoke a joint after being dead for so long. Right? Because Jesus is just a hippie, dude, right? Like a cool hippie guy. Right, okay. Now, the Boston Hospital, this is really what is important here. Boston Hospital to scale back on child abuse and neglect reports that can perpetuate structural racism, guys. Yeah, because here we go. Here's why. Black pregnant people, not black women, right? We've taken away their womanhood. They're now just black pregnant people, okay? Are more likely to be drug tested and to be reported to child welfare systems than white pregnant people, Mass General Brigham said. Right? So, a Boston, Massachusetts hospital announced Tuesday that after finding black mothers were more likely to be reported for child abuse and neglect if a toxicity report came back positive, said that it would be taking steps to reevaluate the process in order to avoid perpetuating structural racism, right? Black pregnant people are more likely to be drug tested and be reported to child welfare systems than white pregnant people, said Mass General Brigham, a nonprofit healthcare system. As part of our United Against Racism effort to achieve health equity health equity, guys. Health equity. We want to make sure, right, We want to make sure that the children that white children get abused like as much as black kids or something. I don't know. The announcement pertained to pregnant women who are using drugs, which may show up in fetal testing. Substance use disorder. Oh my God. Everything's a disorder right now, right? Substance use disorder is a condition with significant racial and ethnic inequalities. Oh my God. Okay, I'll be trying to get through this sentence again. Substance use disorder is a condition with significant racial and ethnic inequities, especially in the context of pregnancy, when more punitive approaches to substance use disproportionately affect black individuals. Oh my God. Okay, so what they're saying is this, okay? Come on, man. We can't test black women because they'll show up positive and we'll have to take their kids away. And so, because all black women are junkies, right? According to them, right? It's racist to test them for drugs because it's just part of their ethnic culture of being black, right? Is that they do heroin while they're pregnant, right? Right? Hey, what's up, Panda? Yeah, so if you... So if you're a black person, a black pregnant person, right? It's okay for you to shoot up heroin while you're pregnant because racism. Yeah. This is the world we live in, guys. So it's racist to test the fetuses, the babies now, for drugs because, you know, those black people, they just do so much drugs. It would be racist. Do you see how this fails? Like, you see how this in itself, right? This idea itself is racist, right? First, you have to pre-assume that, A, black people are all junkies. B, they're junkies because that they're poor, right? And C, they're poor because of racism, right? And right, so it's really white people's faults. It's your fault that the babies are being born addicted to crack because of your racism, right? You're a racist and you know it. We're all racists, right? Everything is racist. Even drug tests are racist. In order to alleviate the inequity as the hospital sees it, Mass General will update policies that automatically trigger mandatory filings with child welfare agencies when a pregnant individual is engaged in treatment for substance use disorder, absent any other concerns for potential abuse or neglect. Right? Okay. So now they won't so they'll still do the drug tests, but they don't report the results of the drug test to the child welfare agencies because it's racist to take babies away from junkies. Not just junkies. Junkies that are so far gone, they're shooting up while they're pregnant, right? It could also be for weed. I don't know, right? I don't know what they test for. All I know is that it's racist because of these people. That's what they say. The automatic trigger policy for drug-using mothers disproportionately impact patients from historically marginalized populations, right? Why don't they just say black people, right? Why don't they just say poor people, right? But they're not saying anything about poor people. So a poor white woman can go in there, right? Test positive for heroin or cocaine or something, and they'll take her baby away, right? But a poor black woman can go in there, right? Or a rich black woman, for that instance, right? Can test positive for fucking lean or whatever they do, and fucking get to keep her kid, her drug-addicted kid. Yes, the gaslighting, indeed. All my friends are junkies. A lot of mine are too, buddy. All right. They say they're getting better. Hey, look. There's all the drugs we were just talking about. That's fentanyl right there. That's baking soda. Hey, what's up, Scoop Truck? I was born a poor black child in Mississippi. The hospital said that its new policy is in line with medical recommendations from the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, which oppose drug testing of individuals or infants without consent and discourages the separation of parents from their children solely based on substance use disorder, either suspected or confirmed. Well, while I agree, right? Okay, if you test positive for marijuana, right, you shouldn't get your kids taken away, right? Right? I mean, you shouldn't be doing those drugs while you're pregnant, right? I don't know. I'm torn on this. But they don't have the right to, they shouldn't have the right to forcibly test people without their consent. I'm against that. Right? I'm against them taking people's tests without their consent, right? And they should, but I don't know. Like, where do we draw the line, right? I say that's where we draw the line, is at medical procedures. You shouldn't be able to force somebody to submit to some kind of medical procedure, right? Or be able to take their fluids without their permission, right? And do these things. Yeah, Margaret Sanger is a fuck. You are what? Grilling tomorrow? Awesome. Joe Biden's message is retarded. I believe in that. Absolute parental authority. I believe in that. Yes. But at the same time, seeing as how they are doing these tests, right? They shouldn't treat people differently because of their race, right? Especially one person gets in trouble because they're white and the other person doesn't get in trouble because they're black. Right? That sounds like that sounds like racial discrimination to me. I mean, that's because that's what it is, right? Let's see here. Mass General Brigham bases its policies on the latest science and established medical practice. To be clear, our policy states that if there is reasonable cause to believe that an infant is suffering or at imminent risk of suffering physical or emotional injury, we'll just abort it. Oh, wait, no. We will continue to report those cases as we always have. Our new policy requires written consent for toxicology testing of any expecting mother or infant in most cases. Okay, as long as white people and black people and blue people and fucking trans people or whatever, all people get to have to fill out a form to consent, right? Written consent. As long as they treat everybody the same, that's fine. But that's not how they were making it sound, right? Let's see what people say. They're just talking politics. As a mandated reporter, I would not comply. It does not matter what the skin color is. Trust me, I have reported on all of them. In my experience, CPS, APS often send me letters saying that no case was open. Situations where I was astonished that nothing was being investigated, at the very least. Yeah. Okay, this one just repeats, like, to be clear, our policy states that if there's reasonable cause to believe that an infant is suffering, we will take action. Like, then what is this article for? Right? See the HHS whistleblower Tara Rhodes Congress testimony. Also, Just Jen reacts interview with her. Just Jen is hot as shit. Oh my god. Poppy likey that. That's what I like. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay. Guys, there's a bigger danger than drug-addicted black women fucking murdering their babies. And it's your own research. Doing your own research is a good way to end up wrong. The internet has been a huge boon for the accessibility of information. There are very few barriers to consuming classical literature or detailed scientific analysis or catalogs of news reports. There's also an exorbitant amount of garbage information, of course, and an entire universe of people who say stuff that they think will get people to click links and will earn themselves money. Let's just skip through all this crap. Let's get to the meat of it, okay? Is there any meat? A right-wing tale of Michigan election fraud had it all except proof. Well, that's not doing your own research, right? Right? Doing your own research, like, that's how I got through college, right? So, yes, are some people too stupid to realize what is good information and what is bad information? Yes. But those people will always be misinformed, right? Right? They're always going to be wrong no matter what, right? Like, what's the difference, right? But I would say, as long as you know how to read and how to, spot bullshit and know what a real source is, right? Right? Like, you can't like just say, well, this article talks about a study, right? You got to look at the study, right? And you gotta know, like, you gotta research the words that they use, right, to fully understand, right? Yeah, fuck the news, right? Yeah, the over the last 5 years, I would say, the mainstream news has been wrong, has been more wrong than ever in my life. Or maybe they've always been this wrong, right? And we're just now able to realize it, right? And I'm not saying, oh, conspiracies online. No, I'm saying the mainstream, like, the news talks about how wrong it was, right? Everybody on the news talks about how wrong they got this and how wrong they got that, right? And, Or they just shut up about it and never talk about it again, like the vaccines. They're not saying nothing about them now, are they? No one's talking about them anymore. I wonder why. Right? Or the origins of the COVID virus, right? No one is talking about that anymore. I wonder why. You never know with these people, right? They're wrong on purpose. Indeed, Holy Harlot. They're paid to be wrong, right? Yeah, we're not going to read this bullshit. Okay. Wisconsin voters approve changes based on false claims. Election claims. Yeah, okay. So here's the news getting it wrong again. Let's hear it. If you are presented with the word Zuckerbucks, the odds are extremely good that you will have one of two reactions. The first is confusion. You will see the word and either have no idea what it refers to, or perhaps remember that you've seen it floating around in the context of Donald Trump's false claims about the 2020 election. The second is anger. You are familiar with the term. Its connotation within the right-wing conversation that Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg somehow bought Joe Biden's 2020 victory. Yeah, he only spent, what was it, $300 million, $400 million? Yeah, no, that's not enough to buy it. That's not enough to buy an election, guys. As unfailingly the case with claims about the election hyped by Trump, this is not true. Though, this one is not true in a more complicated way. Yeah, a more complicated way, right? That's because you need to make mental gymnastics in order to make this a lie, right? It's just not true in a more complicated and sophisticated way that your small little dinosaur brain will never be able to figure out. On Tuesday, that included voter approval of changes to how elections are run in Wisconsin, a shift that will make it harder for counties to use outside assistance to ensure their elections run smoothly. Well, good. Corporations should not be able to fund and staff election facilities in any state, right? The reason why local governments run their elections is to keep shit like that from happening, is to prevent fraud on that level, right? And when I say that level, what I mean is on a fucking corporate fascist Nazi dictatorship takeover of the country, right? The two proposed amendments to the state constitution, each approved by a majority of voters, block outside funding to support election administration and limit the administration to government officials. Well, that's the way it should be, right? It should be, government and volunteers like fucking the Rotary Club and shit like that, right? Right? The same people that have done it forever, right? The fucking Salvation Army and shit, right? Fucking churches and shit. Those should be the places and the people running the elections, right? The news site Bolt explored the possible ramification of the letter amendment. For example, would representatives of companies that sell voting equipment be barred from... See what I mean? Look what they have to do, right? Look what they have to do. They have to come up with some insane goalposts to move, right, in order to get their fucking way, right? They have to come up with some convoluted fucking conspiracy bullshit in order to make their argument. Well, what if an election machine breaks and can the person come if he works for? Of course the person can come, right? That's different, right? What we don't want is thousands of commie fucking leftists from California running every election office in this country, right? Yeah, so let's play this. Let's just play this video. Where's the sound?
Could make it harder to run elections. One amendment bans private funding of elections, while another restricts who can perform election tasks.
Good. Oh, they're crying that they have to do elections fairly. Oh, you mean Facebook can't buy up all the election offices and fund it and staff it with its own people in order to rig elections? Oh, man. God, we were so close.
Private grants in 2020 helped fund safety measures like PPE and drive-through voting during the pandemic, but Republicans argued that it helped Biden win. The Second Amendment requires only election officials that can run the elections themselves, but it's unclear how this may differ from current law and open doors to litigation that could disrupt election administration.
For all things money.
Right, so there you go. So, a new law will prevent Facebook and others like them from spending billions of dollars in order to fund, staff, and administrate the counting of ballots. Right? Right? Oh, the poor guys. Now this is where it starts to get interesting. Democrats spar over registration as worries over young and minority voters grow. A confidential memo circulated among top Democratic donors has sparked a furious debate in Democratic circles about whether to narrow the focus of voter registration efforts to avoid signing up likely Republicans. Right? Now, what this is going to talk about is, well, let's just get into it. For decades, nonpartisan groups allied with the Democrat Party have run wide-ranging efforts aimed at increasing voter registration among people of color and young people. Groups that tend to lean Democratic but have historically voted at lower rates than older and white people. In recent years, however, there has been a marked shift among roughly 1 in 5 citizens of voting age who are unregistered toward Republicans, raising fresh questions about how much boosting nonpartisan voter registration could help presumptive GOP nominee Donald J. Trump in November. Aaron Strauss, an influential data scientist who helps direct progressive spending at the firm Open Labs, sparked private disagreements over the issue in January when he sent about a dozen major Democratic donors a confidential memo that challenged traditional nonpartisan legislation. Indeed, if we were to blindly register non-voters and get them on the rolls, we would be distinctly aiding Trump's quest for a personal dictatorship. Oh, man. Why can't we just read one article that's not fucking all jam-packed full of fucking Woketard bullshit, right? Strauss argued in the memo, which was obtained by the Washington Post, and cited recent polling that showed Trump's strength among unregistered voters. He also warned that efforts to gain Democratic voters among younger and non-black people of color were often expensive, costing more than $1,200 per vote. $1,200. That's how much they spend in order to get one vote. $1,200, guys. Now, because the groups now include so many non-Democrats among voters of colors, he wrote that only African American registration is clearly a prime opportunity, adding that netting Democratic voters among black people cost approximately $5.75 per vote. Now, he called on donors. Wait. Okay. Okay, so Democrats are panicking, right? Because the demographics are shifting, right? And let's have a look at how these demographics are shifting, okay? This is from NPR, right? Definitely not government-funded state propaganda, okay? I mean, they only get a third of their money from the government, a third from corporations like Facebook, Lockheed Martin, and Raytheon, and then a third from blue-haired liberals, right? Now, let's look at the shifting demographics. Okay, so here's how it is now, okay? College-educated white men. Biden is up plus 24 over 2020, right? So Biden is leading in college-educated white men, right? That's me. I don't understand how that... okay, most guys... I guess most college-educated white men are cucks. I guess that's true. College-educated white voters overall. Biden is up plus 21 over 2020. In 2020, he was plus 3. In 2024, he's plus 24. College-educated white women. He was in 2020 plus 9. Now Biden is plus 28, right? Over 45. A small shift from plus 3 Trump, right, to plus 6 Biden. That's a net gain of 9 for Biden. But here's where it starts to swing wildly, right? Here we go. Under 45, Trump plus 1. In 2020, it was Biden plus 14. So that's a gain of 15 for Trump, right? Now, independents like me, okay? Trump plus 7. When in 2020, it was Biden plus 13. And finally, this is the big one. Non-white. In 2024, it's Biden plus 11, right? But he was plus 45. And Trump is up. That's a gain of 34 by Trump, right? So, Biden can't win, right? Biden can't win, guys. It's going to take something serious, right, to get Biden up. Because here we go. Nationally, Trump plus 0.6 margin of error. Michigan, Trump up by 1.2 margin of error. He's in the margin of error. Pennsylvania, Biden is barely up by 2, right? But there's other polls that show Trump ahead. Unless they cheat again, indeed. Arizona, Trump lost Arizona. Now he's up by 4. Georgia, Trump lost Georgia. Now he's up by 3.4. 3.7. My bad. Nevada. I don't remember if he won Nevada last time. But he's up by 3.5. He's up by an 8 ball. North Carolina, he's up. Wisconsin, he's up. Texas, he's killing it. Takes 5 of those blue pills to get me up, says Joe Biden. All right. Now, but Trump still has a problem. His favorability is basically flat, right? It's up higher on this chart than it ever has been. At 42. No, it was 43.8, right? Right. Let's see Joe Biden's. Oh. Well, yeah. Trump is doing way better than Joe Biden. Joe Biden's favorable is 40 and his unfavorable is 54, giving him a 14 net unfavorable, right? I think Trump's is less than that. So he's actually 15 or 14 points unfavorable. And Donald Trump is only 10 points unfavorable. They're both unfavorable, but Trump goes down every time he brags about the fake vax. Yeah, probably. Probably. Right? Yeah, so... Yeah, so... They hate Joe Biden more than they hate Donald Trump, right? That's not good for Joe Biden. Like, he had... I feel like in 2020, Joe Biden was considered like 60% favorable, right? And Trump was like in the high 40s, right? Now, they're both in the 40s, but Joe Biden is more unfavorable by 5 points. Kamala goes down every time. And guys. The Trump derangement is real. It is real. Here we go. I don't know who this woman is, but she's fucking nuts. She's drank way too much of the gender fluid or something. Let's go.
As soon as he takes the oath, he will have generals walk down the steps of the Capitol. He will take a hammer and break the glass where the Constitution is, and he will tear it up in our faces.
This fucking woman is nuts.
I'm the king of the fucking world.
I'm the king of the fucking world, Donald Trump. She believes it too.
You will bow down, bitches. He will punish everybody that didn't vote for him. Let me tell y'all how I know this shit.
How do you know? Did someone forget to give Grandma her pills again?
I know it because I know what mental illness looks like.
Damn right you know what mental illness looks like. Because you're suffering from it. And why are we yelling? We gotta rewind this. We gotta rewind it.
That mania? He will punish everybody that didn't vote for him. Let me tell y'all how I know this shit.
Because you forgot your
I know it because I know what mental illness looks like.
Does anybody doubt that she knows what mental illness looks like?
That mania is unstoppable. See,
project much?
This motherfucker's Hitler.
He's Hitler. This motherfucker's Hitler. Orange man bad.
He didn't come to play.
Oh, he didn't? Okay. Now let's see what the worldwide of internet has to say about this woman. Liberals are fucking crazy. Oh, you got us there. Okay. Why is everyone they hate always Hitler but never Mao? Oh, because that's the rhetorical question, by the way. Oh, okay. I was gonna break my brain open trying to figure that one out. What's up, Anthony? They always project. Putin arrests political opponents, tyranny. Democrats arrest political opponents, democracy. Everything horrible that they said would happen to you under Orange Man has actually happened to you under Pedo Man. Because they can't spell Mao. Good point. Good point. That's a good point. The last people anyone in the world should ever listen to are actors and actresses from Hollywood. Not only is that woman an actress, I guess? I don't know. Was she an actress? I don't know who that lady was. I just thought she was like an insane dementia patient off her meds. No one, and I mean no one, has done more harm to America than Democrats. Here's Malcolm X.
To solve the problem. But you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most
that's
deceitful.
why they killed him.
He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous.
Here, right here, this is why he died.
Coming. You know what he's up to. But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling. And you take him for a
There are
friend.
many whites who act friendly toward Negroes. A fox acts friendly toward the lamb. And usually the fox is the one who ends up with the lamb chop on his plate. The wolf doesn't act friendly. And therefore the wolf has more difficulty in getting the lamb chop in his plate.
I'd like to point out, though, that...
And I say that because it is usually if you study the structure of the Negro community, economically, politically, civically, psychologically, and otherwise, it's controlled by the white liberal, who usually poses
God,
as a friend
this
of
motherfucker's
the
on
Negro.
point.
on the other hand, I think one could point to a large number of whites who have
I
struggled
never knew.
for
I guess
civil
that's
rights,
why people
for equality,
cherish
and have
him,
gotten
huh?
little or nothing out of it, other than quite a
I
few
thought he was a
bruises.
crazy
Indian
jail
and-
Muslim
Well,
guy.
the large number of white students who have gone into the South, for example, working for SNCC and other organizations.
Not working for SNCC or other organizations, but working for the white political machines who benefit by the voting efforts of Negroes.
Okay. Today,
Holy
you could
shit.
point to a large number of Negro leaders who have consistently betrayed Negroes in a whole host of areas.
They aren't really Negro leaders. These are puppets that have been
Oh
put
my
in front
God!
of the Negro community by
Call them
white
race
liberals.
hustlers.
These are parrots that have been put in front of the Negro community by white liberals. You can't name me a Negro leader who has been who has betrayed Negroes, who has not been endorsed, sanctioned, subsidized, and supported by the white liberals.
All right, Malcolm X was on point, guys. Damn. Yeah, me neither. I agree, Anthony. That was what has kept me from really listening to him. But if I knew he was that smart, I would have listened to him long ago. I just thought he was a crazy prison Muslim. You know, like black people own fucking South America because of the Moors. That's what I thought he was. All right. Now we got more Trump derangement. Let's go.
Donald Trump's going to lose the 2024
I don't think so.
election this fall. However, on election night, before all of the votes are finished being counted, he will declare victory. He will declare on election night that he won the 2024 election.
Well, if he didn't, then no one will believe him.
Because he did that last time.
Because he
Election
did
day
win
obviously
last
is on
time.
a Tuesday. And
Fucking cuck little pussy boys like you just let it happen. You're the reason why this country's fucked up, boy.
enough votes to declare Joe Biden the winner, that counting was not finalized until the following Saturday.
Yeah. That's the first time that I remember that. Well, except for the year 1999 or whatever. Whatever the Clinton one was. Was that 2000, 99, something like that. Anyway, 2000, yeah. And that was recounts, right? The end of the night, we knew it was Bush won, but it was a tie or something. And they had to recount, right? That was the only time I ever remember them taking a week to count the votes, right? And the vote numbers not moving for days. Like, why did it take so long to count?
Donald Trump's going to do the same thing again.
MCI? Well, yeah, well, don't ever get CenturyLink. I used to sell that, and it's terrible. I couldn't sell it. All right, speaking of grandma needs her pills, guys, whose turn was it to give mom her pills?
Hey folks, here we are at Doug Brandon. Know you love how he turned that around on his side because he's clever and he's smart. And yeah, he's 81. You wish you could have done what he's done when you're...
Joe Biden is clever, smart, and I wish I could do what he does. No, honey, look, Granny, I don't want to rape little kids, okay? That's not what I want to do. I don't want to spend my time dreaming about little children jumping in my bed, right? Yeah, the thing I will remember, the last thing I will ever remember about the White House is going to be the little girls, okay? No. Oh, my God.
Anyone. Okay, folks, here we are at...
Okay, what do they say about her? So Biden wants to be black is what I'm hearing. Thank God this isn't my grandma. What else? She has that shower curtain too. Oh, that's her shower curtain? Damn. Fuck Joe Biden. I bet she was a real goer back in the 80s at fishbowl parties. I bet she was. Why are white liberal women so mentally unstable? You get a heart. I want her to host a celebrity tour bus tour with a PA system and her amplifier bar talking voice attacking us, stalking celebrities through their neighborhoods while live streaming the entire mass. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else love Dark Brandon? No. Okay, what's next? Okay. All right. I don't know why it's all these old ladies, but that's what it is. Okay, here we go.
So we wouldn't file taxes today. We made less money in 2023 than we did 2022. And we had to pay taxes this year.
Well, when you're finished filling out, what is it, your WD-40 or whatever the fuck? God, it's been so long since I've had a job. Okay, when you're filling out your tax forms, you should withhold more money, right? The reason why you're paying taxes now when before you didn't is because you paid less taxes this year, right? You got to keep that money, right? Now, if your president hasn't fucked up this country so bad, you would have had a lot more money to spend, but because inflation is so crazy, you didn't realize how much extra money you were keeping from your checks, right? The WD-40. Yeah, it's something like that. 10 WD-40. 10. The 10 dot. Wait, no, wait, what is it? ID-10T form. There we go. You got to fill out your ID-10T. Don't forget to fill out your ID-10T. The same women will blame Trump for the sun going dark on Monday. Oh, you get a heart. Does she not know who the current sitting president is? No, it was. Trump's tax cuts affected people's tax returns. It affected their earned income credit. Yes. But overall, you got to keep more of your money, right? And that's what some people don't understand. Who knows what better to do with your money, you or the government, right? Granny Grump could save a lot of money on piercings and eyebrow pencil if she wanted to. All right, let's go. Oh my God, this guy's fucking mental. This guy right here is some of the best TDS we've seen in a long time, guys. Hold on.
Are you kidding me?
No. Oh, wait, no. Okay, we're just going to play this anyway. Here's some of the best Trump derangement, right? All in a heavy metal mosh thing.
Law enforcement.
Mashup.
Are you kidding me?
You are the people in history they warned us about. They warned us about people like you.
Entirely unethical, probably illegal, on top of which Donald Trump has been indicted 91 times.
Because you racist fucks keep fucking everything, shooting everybody, and basically being prejudiced against anybody who doesn't look like your white fucking skin and blue eyes.
And law enforcement have the fucking gall to stand on stage with him. Enough is enough. Are you kidding me, law enforcement? Are you?
That's great. Yeah, speaking of fucking Trump derangement, check these motherfuckers out.
The trend line of the data is right in a good way, but the feeling is not wrong either. And the feeling is the reality in so many ways. And I think Caddy, raised the issue. There's that piece in the Journal today. It talks about food prices, talks about going to a restaurant. You talk about buying a home. So many things do cost so much more than they did before. And that's something that is not going to get resolved.
No, guys, 3 out of the 5 million jobs that Joe Biden has actually made since his presidency, 5 million, that's it, right? 3 of those millions of jobs went to illegals. What do you know? What do you know about that, guys?
Before November. It just isn't. You get the trend line in the right direction before November, but you're not going to have prices reverse, if you will, materially reverse in a way, or wages go up so much that it somehow upends this conundrum of where we have been when it comes to pricing.
That is Andrew Ross Sorkin. He is the lead kind of columnist and writer for the business section of the New York Times. Has a big conference he puts on. He's on CNBC every couple of mornings, and then they put him on Politico.
We're not gonna watch
it's not going to get reversed. You're hearing it from
Steve Bannon is cool, though. I like Steve Bannon. He's a smart guy. Now, guys. Hey, she puts her pronouns on her shirt so that people won't think she's a Republican.
So at my work, I wear my pronouns on my name tag. My pronouns are she, her. And then I also have an equality isn't rocket science pin that I wear.
Why would you put your pronouns on your name tag if they're the pronouns that you look like? I don't get any of this. None of this makes sense. Oh, it's virtue signaling. Oh, that's why. She puts them on her name tag so everyone thinks that she's cool. Well, mission failed, honey.
Wear my lanyard along with a LGBTQ ally pin because, well, mainly because I don't want people to think that I'm a Republican because we live in a very conservative, like, red area, and, like, that'd be so embarrassing if people thought I was a fucking Republican or I was MAGA. So anyway, so I wear that to distinguish myself as I'm one of the good guys.
So she
all right?
just wants to virtue
So
signal.
this guy comes up to my register last night, somebody's fucking grandpa, and he was like, he refused to get into line. Like, he just stood in front of my register, and there was a line of people behind him, and he was like, well, I'm not going to get in line. That's retarded. And I said, excuse me? I said, we don't use that word.
We don't use that word. Fuck you, bitch. Who are you, the language police?
He said, that is extremely offensive. And he...
I guess if I was as retarded as this bitch is, I would be offended by that language, too.
was like, looked at all of my pins and everything, and he was like, you're one of those libtards. I can't believe you people so offended about everything. True. And I was like, okay. And I handed him a receipt, and I was like, have a great night, ma'am. When I tell you he lost his fucking shit. He was like, how dare you refer to me? I am a man. How dare you refer to me as a ma'am? I said, see, words matter. Words matter.
So calling you a retard, so him calling you a retard, which you clearly are, is the same as you calling him a girl, which he clearly wasn't. Got it. It doesn't make sense, but I got it.
You're so emotional. Have a great night, ma'am.
Oh, aren't you so cool? And she's just so cool, guys. Isn't that the coolest fucking chick you... Okay, what we got next? Guys, everyone hates Hillary Clinton. All the Clintons, really. Oh, this is so good.
Hey, has anybody told you are the super predator? Has anybody told you are the super predator? You're responsible for the deaths of millions.
That's true.
Bill Clinton, you're a genocide supporter. Fuck you,
are.
Piece of shit.
Clinton, you're responsible for genocide. You're responsible for atrocities. You're literally helping fucking facilitate the genocide of Palestinian people. What the fuck you have to say for yourself? The fuck you have to say, Hillary?
They don't like her.
Watch out.
We can see you sitting in your goddamn fucking car on the Broadway show. Over
Excuse me.
Hillary. I know you can fucking hear me.
Oh, it's good to see Hillary get a come up and she wonders why she's not president.
You have anything to say?
But the left is eating itself, right? When they're all out of people to point their finger at and belittle, they start picking on each other, right? That's how it goes, right? When there's no one left to oppress, they start oppressing each other, right? They start eating their own.
You're a fucking coward, Hillary! Fuck you! Fuck you, Hillary!
Yeah, fuck you, Hillary!
Clinton! Hey, Hillary! Tired, Ryan Clinton! We fucking see you, Hillary! Fuck you! We can see you hiding in a back of your car, Hillary! Stop calling fundraisers for genocide, you fucking coward! How many people have died at your hands, you fucking coward?
Damn!
Fuck you, Hillary! Fuck you every night!
I mean, these are horrible people. All these people are horrible. The people protesting, the Clintons, right? There's no good people here, right? When they're saying, oh, think about the dead Palestinians, no one thinks about the dead Jews, right? And this poor guy, He doesn't want to work. He doesn't want to have to do nothing. Let's hear it. No, it's stuck. Let's refresh it. Yeah. Okay, this kid's gonna tell us why he doesn't want to work anymore.
Can somebody explain to me in crayon eating terms why I make over 3 times the federal minimum wage and I cannot afford to live? And I do not want to hear the pull yourself up from your...
Because the guy you voted for created crippling inflation. And, yeah, you get what you voted for, son.
Bootstraps. Work 90...
What I don't get is why I have to live under this shit when I didn't vote for any of this.
hours a week. That's not the goal, guys. That's not. That should not be our standard. I am so fucking tired of people being complacent with this uniparty, both of them fucking us over. When my parents were my age, they both made less than half of what I make, and they lived alone. I cannot afford to live anywhere alone. A 1-bedroom apartment, $1,800. 2-bedroom apartment, $2,200. Who the fuck can afford that? It is embarrassing to come out and say that it is a struggle to survive right now. But I know so many people are struggling. And do not get me
That's a nice car. I suggest you live in it.
started on what my grandparents were doing.
You better figure out how to convert that motherfucker.
And yes, I understand inflation and all of the bullshit.
Because it's
that
not
they
going
have
to get
been pulling
better,
with the
kid.
Fed. Why are we allowing it? Why? And then I clock out of my shift. I am tired. I have to go home. And I check the news. Another 60 fucking billion to a country nobody can point out on a map. What are we doing? Where has the plot gone? We have lost it.
I can
folks.
find
We
all
have
these countries.
fucking
I know
lost
geography
it.
very well. Just because, you see, the problem is that people who are so dumb that they can't find a random country on the map, at least, like, know where to start looking, you know what I mean, are allowed to vote. That's the problem, is that people that are so stupid, like you, right, that can't figure out, like, where even is Ukraine or Israel or whatever, right, yet you're still allowed to vote. And you vote for these things. You don't realize you're doing it. But when you vote for anyone, this is what you get. Right? This is your fault. Whether you voted for it or against it, it's your fault for allowing it to happen. Right? So, neighbor tries to steal a Trump yard sign that was connected to electric current. Let's watch this, guys. Don't you want to see what instant karma? Here we go. Fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out. What kind of people are these? That they're going to break onto somebody's property like that, try to remove their political speech because they have so much hatred in their heart, right? It's fucking bullshit. He got what was coming from him, right? He got it. And, you know, it's just another day in San Francisco, guys. Just fill up your bags. Don't bother paying. Right? It's not just Trump signs. It's hair products. Apparently. Makeup and shit. But guys, no. No, they're just trying to feed their families, okay? They just want to feed their families. right? Right? They're stealing bread, okay? Okay? I don't even know what's going on in this one. Here we go, Los Angeles.
Hey, there's little babies! Hey, there's a lot of babies! Be careful, guys! Be careful! There's a lot of babies! There's a lot of babies! Be careful! Be careful, guys!
It's just all out brawling.
All right, let's go. There, this is going live, guys. This is going live. South LA, guys. South LA. 77 Division.
What is going on? I don't know.
Guys, they tramp on some little babies. We got the video. Everything's on live, guys. Hey, you tramp on little baby, guys. Come on, man. Hey, there's little babies right here. There's little babies. They got guns outside. They got little babies, guys.
I'm going to think they were trying to rob the liquor store.
Do not lose your immunity, officers. Do not lose your immunity.
I'm going to assume that gang of thugs was trying to rob that liquor store, and the cops knew they were coming because they've been monitoring social media out there. I know that for a fact. They stopped them from mobbing in a mall last weekend. Everybody with a PhD wants to be an activist these days. Yeah, it's sad. Okay, so a guy gives his coat to a homeless man and ends up getting robbed. Isn't that just the way it goes? Aw, what a nice guy. Oh, sucker! You fell into my trap! Oh, shit! Oh, he beats his ass, too! Look at him! He had a mask on, too. The dude that got robbed was wearing a mask. The homeless guy probably looks up, sees the mask, and is like, today's my lucky day. Ooh. I feel sorry for the guy. It looks like an older guy. Young black guy. It looks like an older white dude. Okay, so we're in a subway. I don't know what's happening here. It looks like this guy is stealing something or going crazy. I don't know. This guy says, not today. Just some rando. He's like, fuck you, dude. Not in my city. Crazy. It looks like that guy just got put to sleep. Oh, they're locking the door. It looks like they're holding their face like they got punched. Crazy shit, bro. This is kind of terrifying. So this guy tries to break it, or he does break into the car while the owner's in it. This is kind of scary. Let's go. Well, we might have to refresh it. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing this. Go. Okay. Yeah, so the guy's going to break into the car while the owner's still in it. This is kind of scary. Imagine that being you. Oh, he ran off. Ha ha! Bitch! Chicken shit! Fucking crazy. The world is going nuts. Okay. Believe data, not activists. Transgenderism among kids is mostly a fad. Well, no shit. Is transgenderism among kids largely a fad? It certainly looks that way. Researchers at the Netherlands University of Groningen recently released the results of a landmark 15-year study of 2,700 children starting at age 11. They tracked the gender contentedness of these children over the years and found in early adolescence, 11% of participants reported gender non-contentedness. The prevalence decreased with age and was 4% at the last follow-up, around age 26. The researchers concluded gender non-contentedness, while being relatively common during early adolescence, in general, decreases with age and appears to be associated with a poorer self-concept and mental health throughout development. Yeah, and nothing exemplifies that like this. Okay, this is the pronoun girl, okay? Yes, she's adorable. Yes, she dresses really, really cute. But she is annoying. Let's hear her.
I use pumpkin spice pronouns and use funnies pronouns and starburst pronouns in sentences. Let's go! Has a strong sense of self and is confident in starburst self.
Really ecstatic experience. Basically, I was just getting a drink at the bar and they called and I ladies. This is not respecting our identity and I don't understand why.
I use pumpkin spice pronouns and use funny.
Yeah, so it's just a fad, guys. Are you surprised? Right? Right? They can't even just say what they are anymore.
Not that I don't have a gender was pretty cool because I no longer felt like I was a failed woman. I'm just frickin' Jane. I didn't fail society. Society failed me.
No, honey, you definitely failed society.
Not that I don't have a gender.
Right? Right, and there's more of them. This one's going to tell us some bullshit about being insane or
Update
something.
on my pronouns. So my pronouns are they, he, she. Try not to use she, her. They, he is better. But she, her is also fine because I still identify as such. And I'm empathetic to he, she, and they. They, them is my default, but any of them are cool. Just try not to use she, her, but if you do, it's fine because I still identify as such. And so, yeah. And here are my preferences.
What the fuck? This hurts my brain.
In terms of gendered words and such. Update on my pronouns.
Yeah, so in other words, most of the children in the study who were feeling gender dysphoric in their awkward teenage years had shaken that off and adjusted by early adulthood. And their dysphoria was associated with bad self-esteem and mental health problems. Yeah, no shit. Oh, you don't say the people making up new fucking sexual identities have mental health problems. They're fucking sick. They're all sick. Like this motherfucker right here. Oh, get yourself an eyeball full of that. Let's go.
That works for me.
Okay, let me check on that.
So we were talking May 6, 8:45? Yeah. That works for me. All right. Do I need to sign
That chick's voice is deeper than a black dude's. Oh wait, it is a black dude.
My comment about my client?
Yeah.
I just met her. She's really nice. She's really smart. She sounds like she's got the right idea about things.
Oh my God, I can't look. It hurts my eyes.
She's accused of, what is it, criminal trespass.
Oh my God. It's not fair.
Is she innocent or guilty?
She's innocent, of course.
She's innocent.
Oh my God.
She's caught on video being arrested and protesting and allegedly protesting. So I'm trying to get all sides. So
Thank you for taking that thing off the screen. Oh no, God! Ow!
The Washington State Bar
Ow!
You can look me up.
If I have to look at this, you do
At this
too.
point, your client is being arraigned, though.
It's all just happened. Her hearing is over.
Got it.
It's done.
All right. Do you know when her next court date is?
I do.
I'd like to maybe just keep tabs if there are.
I think that's a great idea.
Could you tell me when that is?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh my God. Not another one. Please, God, no.
Hey there, I use these, and they, them pronouns.
Well, fuck
they, them
you.
most
Good. Now as I
And
know
just
that, I
got
know
done
not to
reading my
invite you
poem
to any
at
parties.
a almanac event. And at this almanac event, I got misgendered and called she, her when they came out and announced my name. Now, I am not going to bash
Oh
this
my
lady. I'm
God,
not
look
gonna
at the
bash this almanac.
lipstick.
This beautiful almanac
Oh,
that
it's
features
so
lots of
gross.
LGBTQ writers. What I am going to say is that when I came to address the person who spoke afterwards,
Who told her
and
that
this
she
person
looked good?
is a lovely person, is a beautiful human being, and she was approached gently, just wanted to say, hey, it threw me off my groove when you misgendered me when announcing me, and she started crying. And I'm just going to say, all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy. I'm apologizing for this. All of a sudden, I'm the person who has to make her feel better that she threw me off my groove, misgendered me, microaggression.
The only microaggression is that goddamn fucking black lipstick or whatever. Purple fucking lipstick. It's got your teeth all blue. Why are you wearing it?
And I'm just going to say, allies, that's not cool.
She looks like she's been sucking off Papa Smurf.
It's not cool. If someone says, hey, you misgendered me, you don't get to say, oh, I feel so horrible, let me make it about me. You're going to say, hey, what can I do to make it right by you? What can I do to help you out and make your night better? That's how you show that you're a good ally.
I don't want to be a good ally, okay? I just want you to stop saying your stupid made-up words at me. Your stupid fantasy land la bullshit, right? Oh, my God. And to do something about that lipstick, honey, you're offending me now, okay? You are offending my eyes. If she dresses like that because she can't afford birth control, and this works just as well. An Oompa Loompa. I would rather fuck an Oompa Loompa than fuck this disgusting creature. I would fuck 2 Oompa Loompas before I fucked her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I seriously have a throbbing headache. It's lovely when a young girl grows up to be a strapping young lad, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. This is horrifying. Oh no! Why? And you got a weird... Your chest looks weird, dude. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Okay. Here's these people melting down.
Meltdown. This video identifies as a comedy. Today we have a trans person versus a manager at Sonic. Ding ding.
Why you want to record me? Because your entire staff has been calling me sir.
Probably because of that penis, sir.
Right?
Okay, I can look at you.
What about me is presenting
what you would call masculine.
Your voice, your face, your receding hairline, and your Adam's apple. Oh, and those giant man hands.
If you didn't see the name on my credit card and you were quickly handing me my card back, would you have said something?
What would you like me to do? What are you? So I can call you. What are you?
Oh, we've seen this before.
Why does it matter?
No, what are you?
Why does it matter?
Oh, it doesn't matter to you. But to me.
If it doesn't matter, then why are you flipping out? Oh my God. What's with the gay voice? It's a guy pretending to be a girl.
I'm a male, okay?
Okay.
So, what are you? So I can call you sir or ma'am. What are you?
What would you assume looking at me?
What are you?
What would you assume looking at me?
I assume that you're a man. Okay?
Welcome to Misgendered Meltdown.
Owned! Bitch got owned! Oh, it's our favorite. It's our favorite one. Buffalo Grill. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank God he's not eating. Okay, let's go. Buffalo Grill's having some kind of problem. I don't know. Oh, why do you need gender-affirming surgery if your parts don't matter? Well, that's a good point.
Then why do you need gender-affirming surgery next month? Think about it like you're a train conductor. And every day you show up to work wearing your uniform, which in this case is a hat, a bandana, and... Now let's say one day you show up to work without your uniform. Even without the uniform, you still know how to be a train conductor because you are one. You shovel the coal, you punch the tickets. It's like the outsides don't...
So being a girl is just a uniform that people wear. Well, I think that we've hit this one on the head. So to Buffalo Grill, being a girl is just like wearing a train conductor uniform. It's something that he does before he gets fucked up in the ass. Okay.
Don't match the insides. And what's more, people might look at you and treat
Not
you
that
like
there's
you're
anything
not
wrong
a
with that.
train
That's what you
conductor,
like
which
to
can
do.
make day-to-day life very difficult. But when you put your uniform back on, you feel way more comfortable in your own skin. This idea of the insides matching the outsides.
My uniform is not my skin. See, that's where we differ, Buffalo, right? I always feel the same no matter what I look like, right? Because I don't give a fuck what I look like, personally. Second of all, my personality is not based on the outfit I wear, right? And if I wanted to wear a dress, I would, and, I wouldn't be a girl, right? It still wouldn't make me a girl, right? If I wanted to get my penis laser shaved and sliced open and folded inside out and shoved up my fucking ass crack, right? That still doesn't make me a girl. And it doesn't make you a girl either, Buffalo Bill.
Is the same reason that I'm getting bottom surgery. I know who
Gross.
I am on the inside.
Gross,
the
dude.
outside doesn't match that right now. To be clear, many trans women do not get bottom surgery, and that does not make them any less a woman. If we're
Yeah, no, it doesn't make them any less a woman. What makes them less of a woman is the penis in the first place.
talking about uniforms, there are several for women, and I'm just finding the one that works best for me. Ultimately, you don't need
There are several
to be a train conductor. However, it can help you.
Oh my God! So he just basically admitted that his autogynephilia, right, is just a fetish, right? It's just like a thing he wears around, just like he would wear the skin of a woman around, right? Like Buffalo Bill, because he's Buffalo Grill. Like, this is tying all together, right? Like, it puts the lotion on the skin. Like, that guy wanted to wear the women's skin. That's why he made them put the lotion on it, right? That's what he wants. That's how he sees it. I'm just wearing a suit of woman, right? What a fucking fruit.
You feel more comfortable and confident in who you are. It is a miracle that I did not get any lipstick on this. Shout out to Sephora. Sponsor me. Toot toot, y'all.
So I once saw a penis getting cut off on the internet. Some things are best left unseen. Oh, here we got another crazy fucking tranny. Let's go.
Support trans people, clap your hands.
No.
If you love trans people, clap your hands.
No.
If you think trans folks are hot and you like
No.
us a lot. If you think
No.
trans folks deserve basic human rights and shouldn't be attacked for simply existing, and we also need to protect trans children from being targeted by old
Okay, I'll agree with that one.
white people who have never met or spoken to a trans
Okay, until you turn it into racism. I was with you for like support, or do you think that people should be left alone and treated like everybody else? I was with you until you got into all your crazy
in
racism.
their entire life. Then clap your hands.
Gross. Gross. Yes, they are perverts. They are all perverts. Okay, last one, guys. Okay, so this is the screaming idiot.
Multiple law enforcement.
He's mad that cops stood on stage with Trump.
Are you kidding me? Tonight in Grand Rapids, multiple law enforcement officers stood behind Donald Trump as he spoke. People that are elected officials like sheriffs, others hired to protect and enforce the law for the entire citizenry, not for a political party, explicitly forbidden from
He's
being a
mad.
partisan authoritarian police force standing on stage, entirely unethical, probably illegal, on top of which Donald Trump has been indicted 91 times. He's liable for sexual assault. His entire business was found to be fraudulent. And law enforcement has the fucking gall to stand on
Draft
stage
them.
with him.
No, I don't want an army full of trannies. Fuck no.
Are you kidding me, law enforcement? Are you kidding me? Tonight in Grand Rapids, multiple law enforcement officers stood behind Donald Trump as he spoke. People that are elected officials like sheriffs, others hired to protect and enforce.
Okay, shut up, dude. Could you imagine, like, getting that worked up over bullshit? What do they say? Not even death would stop this man from voting.
Are you kidding me? Tonight in Grand Rapids.
So we've been talking about defunding the police. There's some issues that we ask police to do, like mental.
Oh my God. Oh, that's the best one of the night. Oh, I hope so, Anthony. Put that guy in charge so society would be better. I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I've been real busy writing code, and I'm a little worn out. Tonight is not my best night, but whatever. We got through it. The show must go on and all that, right? Right? It's not my best show. But I want to thank all you guys for sticking it out with me. You guys are fucking awesome. Mount Etna? What? I didn't even know about that. Oh, whoa! Let's see it.
naming Europe's largest volcano the Lady of Rings.
Whoa!
That's after Mount Etna began blowing smoke rings and drawing crowds to southern Italy to witness the rare phenomenon. Vortex rings are created by a rapid release of gas and a change in the shape of the volcano's crater.
A new pit crater has been formed a few days ago into the
I don't know if I would go visit a fucking place that's smoking in ring form.
A perfect cycle mouth. So are coming out several volcanic vortex rings. This is a spatial phenomenon. We cannot see something like this every day.
It's cool, but I wouldn't go there.
As they rise, sometimes smoky black, other times burning.
Written hookah. I can't like the written hookah. I don't have any weed.
Despite the
I don't have any weed. That's because YouTube hates me, guys. Fucking YouTube hates me. Oh, you guys didn't see. Oh, man. Hold on. Oh, here we go. My bad.
That's after Mount Etna.
There you go. There's the rings.
Drawing crowds to southern Italy to
I didn't realize you guys couldn't see.
Vortex rings are created by a rapid release of gas and a change in the shape of the volcano's crater.
That's wicked bad, though.
Has been formed a few days ago into.
Let's watch it again. Look at that. That is wicked bad.
Smoke rings
That's fucking crazy.
Crowds to southern Italy to witness the rare phenomenon. Vortex rings are created by a rapid release of gas and a change in the shape of the volcano's crater.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on Rumble.
A new pit crater has been formed.
But if you guys want to support the channel, I drop links in the chat.
The crater in front of us.
Hey, KP Heathen, you missed it.
It has
We're done.
Perfect cycle mouth.
We're looking at smoke rings over Mount Etna. Cloud meets Cheerios. Oh, TikTok. Yeah, no, it's I'm done. Sorry, guys. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be coding a lot. So, yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? I want to thank everybody for coming out. Remember, we go live with all kinds of content, whatever. Hey, how that's not supposed to happen. Whatever I want. And you never know what that'll be. So make sure you guys are still subscribed and all that.